Hi everyone, I'm a hairstylist at Taz Hair Co. and my name is Angela Debono, and today I'm going to be doing a tutorial on how to keep your blonde bright and how to blow dry your own hair. So first, I've shampooed with Gold Lust by Orbe because it helps to repair any broken ends and keeps my blonde nice and healthy. After I did that, I went in and I detangled everything, making sure everything's nice and smooth. That way when I go in with my color conditioner by Goldwell, I can have a nice, smooth, and even application. So starting from the bottom up, I'm gonna section out from the tops of my ears, coming backwards. And taking a clip, I'm going to just pin this out of the way. Bringing both sections forward. This way I have even visibility on both. I'm going to take my conditioner. Spread it through evenly and apply mid-lengths to ends. Once I've applied my first section, I'm going to take a wide tooth comb to ensure that my application is even. Then I'm going to go for my second section. Now coming from my temples, I'm going to take out the top. The reason why I've chosen this conditioner is I find with time, blonde can turn sort of a little bit yellowy or emits brassier tones. So that helps to kind of eliminate them and get you through to your next color appointment. The Color Revive line isn't just exclusive to blonde. They have other tones such as the cool brown that we have over here, or like a warm blonde, depending on what your colorist recommends you use. So anything from your platinums to your reds to your browns. So coming into my top section, I have pulled everything forward. In addition to combating tones that may be unwanted, when it comes to, let's say, if you have a red color in your hair and it fades out on you, not only is it gonna eliminate something unwanted, it's gonna give you that refresh. This way your toner is fresh all the time. Like the cool reds or the warm reds or the warm brown or the warm blonde. Now that my conditioner is applied throughout my mid-lengths and ends, I'm gonna let it sit anywhere between 2 to 5 minutes and I'm gonna rinse it out. Now that I've rinsed out my color conditioner, I'm gonna go in with our Goldwell Intensive Serum in Blonde and Highlight. This is a treatment that typically is only available in salon, but will be made available for retail through Taz. So what you do is the side looks like this, and you're gonna twist and push down. Pop the top off, and using the same sectioning that I had used before, going to apply through the mid-lengths and ends. So this is technically a leave-in treatment. You don't need to rinse it out afterwards. It's made to stay in the hair. It'll last you through 10 washes. wide tooth comb, ensuring my application is even. And going into my next section. And going into my top section. So these treatments don't just come in blonde and highlight, they also come in all of the Goldwell lines, such as curly twist, just smooth, color, ultra volume, rich repair. This way we can maintain the integrity of our hair through this time. Now that my treatment is everywhere, everything is even, I can start to get into my blow dry. So now I'm going to start to prep my hair before my blow dry. I'm going to be working with our Oribe line. I'm starting off with our Super Shine Moisturizing Cream as my prep product. The reason why I am using this, because being a blonde, I find that my mid-lengths and ends can get quite dry. So what this does is it evens out the porosity throughout my hair, giving me an easier time to blow dry and a high shine. Before I apply it, I make sure I'm shearing out my product. I don't have any white clumps. And I'm going in section by section, starting in the front, into the back, all the way around my head, adding more as needed. Next, I'm gonna go in with my styling product. I have chosen to use Royal Blowout. I tend to have really thick, wavy hair, and what this is gonna do for me is it's just gonna leave everything nice and smooth and cut down on my blow dry time. So starting from the bottom, I'm going to evenly spray my Royal Blowout on my mid-lengths and ends. I'm going to start by removing some moisture from the hair. Now that my hair is no longer dripping wet and more on the damp side, I'm going to go through with my round brush in sections, starting with my bottom section. So taking a medium-sized round brush, I have brought everything forward, as you don't want to be bending backwards to blow dry your hair. Everything is going to be directed into my line of sight. Now I'm gonna go into my sides. Now I'm going into my back section. I always like to use a blow dryer with a concentrator on the end. This way I am directing the hair in whichever way I want it to go, and I find I don't get as many flyaways. Now that I have finished my sides and the back, I'm going into my top section that I have up here, starting at the crown and working forward horizontally. Before I turn my blow dryer on, I make sure there's no tangles in my section to avoid snagging with the brush. If you're finding that your section is quite big, don't be afraid to split it in half to give you more control. I've split the top into 2 sections left, leaving my fringe for last. Lastly is my fringe. I have a longer side bang, and what I like to do is wear them off my face in a sweeping motion. And this is how I would achieve that look using only a round brush out. So combing through my section first, I place my brush right at the root. This way when I blow dry it, it's coming off of my face. So now that my blow dry is complete, I always like to use a finishing product to make it last as long as possible. I'm going to go in with our Orbe Impermeable. What this is an anti-humidity spray. That way it stays nice and smooth and I don't get any frizz. Even though, I mean, it doesn't seem very rainy today, we create our own moisture, and which can always alter our blow dry. So I want to get this on the inside as well. So holding up my top, going in through at the bottom. And there we go. So this is my finished product. I have my hair parted. Everything is nice and dry. All of the products that I have used today are available at Taz Hair Co. Everybody stay safe.